Hi, good afternoon. I hope you've had a good first day back on campus. If you've been here today or if you're coming to classes tomorrow for the first day, I hope you have a good day. I'm Tammy Fraley and I'm here to offer you a couple of quick tips on your ePortfolio, and I hope that these will help you. First of all, do not forget to be inspired. This ePortfolio is all about you and all about what you know how to do. So use it to showcase your skills, knowledge, and abilities. Okay, important purposes of your ePortfolio. First of all, you are trying to very articulately communicate orally and in writing your skills, knowledge, and abilities as a sonographer for your instructors, for evaluators, now and later on, and prospective employers. Also, creating the portfolio is going to give you the self-knowledge that you need to communicate your value to prospective employers. If you don't put your learning together and sort of compartmentalize and think about it and reflect on it, it's going to be really difficult to sell yourself once you get in the interview. And getting an interview is very important. Finally, the act of thinking about your learning over the past 2 years is going to demonstrate to you that you have transformed yourself. And the sonography employment ePortfolio is really about transformation. The purpose of your ePortfolio is actually stated on the welcome page of your ePortfolio. In writing, it will be part of your welcome. This employment ePortfolio will demonstrate to my instructors, other evaluators, and prospective employers that I am ready to begin my career as a medical sonographer. Get it? Everything that you are doing in this ePortfolio boils down to this statement. Everything that you do, you are trying to demonstrate that you have all the skills, knowledge, and abilities that you need to practice as a sonographer. That is your purpose. Okay, also on your welcome page, you are going to actually state your metaphor for transformation. That is, your process of becoming a sonographer from that beginning student that you were 2 years ago, or it may be longer. This metaphor will be very briefly explained in a sentence or two on your welcome, but it will be developed throughout your entire ePortfolio in different ways. Okay, that thread, this metaphorical thread, your comparison, whatever it will be, and it's something that will require thought, should be throughout the ePortfolio. A couple of really simple metaphors. The process could be like the acorn becoming the massive oak tree, or the rainbow after the storm, or climbing a mountain, or a roller coaster ride. These are all very simple, but what you need to do is think about what your process has been and what image you can use to compare your process of transformation with. Okay, and this is where you need to really be individual and think about it. Okay, also when you're building or creating, adding content to the rest of your ePortfolio, you need to think about your purpose and about your metaphor. This metaphor may seem like it's not very important, but it's very important because it reveals purpose and it is going to explain your process, your transformation process, and it also shows your critical thinking ability. In some way, mention the metaphor on each page of the ePortfolio in some way, and then you'll have that unified thread running throughout your ePortfolio. Okay, a couple of hints on the General Education Core Skills page. If you click on this image, you will go to SPCC's website. I am not going to go there because when I tried this earlier, I could not go. There was an issue with the program. So anyway, you click here and I want you to hover over Education and look at the General Education Core Skills page. Okay, this is the organization that you need to use for your general education core skills page and your program page. It's the very same organization. Once you go there, you'll see what I'm talking about. Okay, for general education, when you look at this page, you'll see an introduction of maybe 3 to 4 paragraphs. Just like any introduction to a paper, you're going to write an introduction to the general education page where you sort of summarize what you have learned in your general education core skills as pertaining to your program. Use like your program, as a reference too. Okay, for each of the 6 core skills, first of all, you write down the core skill, and you can see this on the sample ePortfolio on the general education core skill page. Okay, then attach the artifact for the skill. Then write the reflection for the skill using all of those bullets that I gave you in the SP Sonography Employment ePortfolio handout, because there's a lot, there's a lot that you need to get there. So you write the reflection. Okay, then you repeat this process for each one of the 6 core skills. For each one. And when you look at this sample page on the SPCC ePortfolio page, you will see it's a very long page. Okay, for the program page, you are going to do the same thing for your program page. You're going to write an introduction for the program page, summarizing what you've learned in all of your program outcomes. I think you have 4, maybe 5. I can't remember. I'm not looking at them right now. Okay, and then for each one of your program outcomes, you're going to actually write down the program outcome. You're going to attach an artifact to demonstrate that outcome. And then you're going to reflect and explain how that artifact meets the outcome using all those bullets that are on the ePortfolio handout page. Okay, does this make sense? Okay. Now, if you still need assistance, please make an appointment under ePortfolio Assistance in Starfish for a workshop or for one-on-one tutoring, or you can contact me at tfraley@spcc.edu. Also, I'll be in the ePortfolio forum in Sonography 289. Thank you, and I hope this helped.